Hi YouTube, Brian James here, and this is not a photography video, so if you come for a photography video you're going to be disappointed, but this is just a little message to anybody who's interested. I'm pleased yesterday is over. I'm pleased it's now the day after yesterday. Yesterday was the 21st of December, and 37 years ago on the 21st of December, Pan Am Flight 103 from London across to America met a very distasteful end over Lockerbie in Scotland. I've got to be careful how I phrase this. It's very easy to be demonetised and even knocked off if you say some of the wrong words. But I was a young RAF corporal at that time, in charge of a small watch of radar engineers, and at about the 7 p.m. time or 6 p.m. time, whatever it was, that the aircraft was demolished out of the sky, blown up. Can I get away with blown up? I was just finishing an evening shift. By 10 o'clock at night, I was in the town of Lockerbie, along with an awful lot of colleagues, to deal with the aftermath. And for the next 48 hours, we spent our time walking through fields, trying to find the victims who'd fallen 30,000 feet from the sky into the fields around Lockerbie in Scotland, and try with the best dignity we could to record what we found. For the last 37 years, every time December 21st comes around, I get more and more upset at some of the sights I saw that night and the following days. And then to go back on Christmas Eve, back to my family for my first Christmas with my new bride of 11 weeks, and to put the false smile on when you've gone through some of those harrowing scenes. So I usually don't sleep on the day before the 21st of December. I just can't get to sleep. My mind goes off on things. I suffer a little bit of post-traumatic stress from what I saw 37 years ago. So by this time, it's 2 in the morning on the 22nd, I'm quite tired. And I've never had a platform to be able to put this over before, but I know I have a lot of viewers in the States on my channel, and there were an awful lot of young American people who were on that plane that night, people who I saw the aftermath of. And as I say, from myself, who was a young Royal Air Force airman, to all the people who were traumatised by what happened in their families, by the losses they sustained, and also the people of Lockerbie themselves, who of course I'm very familiar with. I sing in Lockerbie, I've got friends in Lockerbie, and there are people who lost loved ones in Lockerbie too. And to all those people, the people who lost relatives, the people who were deeply affected by that incident 37 years ago, I send my condolences, my regards. And just to let you know that after all this time, where some people start to forget these things, there are people like myself and my colleagues. I've had big conversations with colleagues today on social media, people who were out walking through the fields, discovering what we were finding in the fields, and trying to, with the most dignity, move it forward so that they could be recovered properly. All those people have such feelings about what they saw and about what happened then. So I have promised one day I'll talk about this on my YouTube channel properly. I need to get the guts to do that. But yes, to all the people who passed away that night, my deepest thoughts. I never knew you, but I did see a lot of you. To the families who remained and had to deal with the trauma of losing loved ones, my still deepest condolences to you all. It's one of those things that makes you the person you are, but at the same time, it hardens you up, but it also makes you more human. It makes you understand that human's frailty. And what's really upset me on this one is the night before there's been a terrible attack in Germany too. I thought 37 years ago this was going to be the catalyst to stop these things. It's not. Anyway, if you are in the States, or if you are in the Lockerbie area, or if you're anywhere in the world and you're able to see this video and you've been directly affected or even indirectly affected by the effects of what happened over the skies of Lockerbie on a winter's evening in 1988, please accept mine and my colleagues' condolences and thoughts. Bye-bye.